Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Window Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, the Lincoln Park District, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Citizens to elect Kevin Bateman for Lincoln Mayor, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Denise Costello Salon at 416 Holly Drive, Gary's Drywall, Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Connect Construction, Lincoln Dare, AG Farms, and by Stuffteria Pizza.
Speed. Here we're right on the floor, so we get a good idea of the quickness and the size of not only the Railers, but of course the opponent that we're playing as well.
Eisenhower wins the tip. They're moving left to right as we do sit courtside here at Rochester's Athletic Complex. Railers in their road green uniforms with white lettering trimmed in red, red numerals trimmed in white. Eisenhower's Jarrett dumps it down on the baseline to Jones. Jones tries to go up. It's stripped away by Isaiah, but Isaiah unfortunately steps on the baseline. So a quick steal by the Railers, and then it's turned right back over to the Panthers. Bobbitt looking to inbound on the baseline. Inside, Jarrett missed it. Fight for the rebound comes down to Taylor. Taylor over Cannon with the rebound. He missed it. Tip try again, and we're going the other way as Taylor's going to be whistled for a push in the back, over in the back on the rebound.
Yeah, I will tell you, when you come to a new facility, a new gym, these rims have not been hung on a lot, and especially this gym's been here for a while, but they had the bleacher issue for a long time. There are tight rims here, so you've got to either get a lot of arc on it to get that roll or hit nothing but net.
Bryson makes a save on the baseline, but then saves it right back in bounds to Eisenhower. Down quickly to Bobbitt. Bobbitt over to Taylor, lays it up and in. Railers a little sloppy with the ball handling on that possession. Minute gone by. Ball kicked out of bounds by Eisenhower. They'll inbound just in front of us.
A lot of times you don't see a press against the Railers that's similar to theirs, the 1-2-2, and then Eisenhower has brought that out a little bit tonight. Normally they're the pressing man-to-man, that type of defense, but they're open up in the 1-2-2, and now they're in that almost like a 1-3-1.
Bowers in the corner, back out to Bryson. Bryson Kirby over to Cannon, now back to Kirby, down in the corner to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to make a move to the basket. Kick it back out to Grunder. Grunder now in the double team, kicks it back out to Cannon. Right side, Hollinger's three on the way is up and good.
Yeah, it's nice to see Hollinger get going. Scoreless last night in the game, and nice to get a three from him early.
Quickly down court was Quanlin Young. He got by everybody, but the Railers were able to swat it away and knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. 6:21 to go in the first quarter. Railers with an early 3-2 advantage. Inside from Bobbitt to Jarrett, who lays it up and in. Again, we've seen that a lot, Josh. A little too easy on the inbounds. Easy scores for Railer opponents.
Yeah, normally you don't see that. Nice cut there by Eisenhower.
Hollinger down, tried to get it to Grunder. Instead, Eisenhower stepped in the way, and then Bryson comes away with the steal. Back to Bowers. Bowers stops top of the key. Move it right side. Can Nolan hit two in a row? Back rim, no. Rebounded Jones for the Panthers. Jones hands to Bobbitt into the front court. Now over to Jarrett. Jarrett baseline, and he tried to kick it back out. The ball is tipped out of bounds by the Railers. 4-3. Eisenhower the lead. 5:44 to go in the first. Bobbitt looking, lobs inside to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Bobbitt, back out to Jones, top of the key. He'll dribble in, little stop. No good, tip try, no good. Another tip try, 4 or 5 tip attempts by Eisenhower. The one-handed tries will not go.
Yeah, not a good sign, too. The Railers getting beat up on the boards already, although it hasn't hurt us a whole lot yet. They've yet to get anything to go on those rebounds, but
pass intended for Cannon is thrown away and then picked up by Bowers on a steal. Grunder goes in for the layup and he missed it. Long down court pass intercepted by Bowers.
Boy, it's quick.
Turnover, go!
Real chaotic in the first 3 minutes here.
Oh, Johansson, get that.
Bryson back on top to Cannon. Inside to Grunder. Grunder moves. Tried to kick it back out to Bryson, but the quick hands of Eisenhower. Another steal down court. And Titus is going to be whistled for the foul and send Eisenhower to the line. And a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Alexander with 4:48 to go. First foul is going to be whistled on Titus. And there's some attention getting in that Lincoln huddle.
A lot of turnovers right now for the Railers, and a lot of them are on passes. You know, just tip balls. The Railers not passing the ball well, not finding open guys. You know, we've had we're looking right now already for the Railers with 3 turnovers, and you don't see that with just a couple minutes into the game. And you know, it's not like we haven't seen the 1-3-1 out of Eisenhower. They provide a little bit of quickness against us, but still passes that we don't normally make. And also, we're not getting back on defense. Eisenhower looking to push the basketball and has resulted in several fouls now for the Railers.
So at the line will be the 6'2 senior Stephon Bobbitt. Shooting 2. First one on the way is up. It's off, no good. Drew Bacon quickly off the Railer bench. He will check in. And hopping out will be Nolan Hullinger. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Eisenhower with an early 4-3 advantage. Bobbitt's second free throw. That one's good. 5-3. Let's see if that turnover kind of got everything reorganized for the Railers. Bowers over to Cannon. Titus back to Bowers. Isaiah on the left wing to Bryson. Kirby double team goes, skips it all the way across. Grunder, Isaiah in the lane. Isaiah tried to make a quick pass to Bacon, but it's tipped away. Ahead, nice move with the layup, up and good for Bobbitt.
Yeah, that time another deflected pass and a steal by Bowers. Bowers was right in the middle of the lane, about 5 feet. Should have just went up with that. Tried to get it to Bacon, but the Panthers too fast around there. So Isaiah's got to look to get to the basket.
7-3 halfway through the first quarter. Isaiah's picked up his dribble, needs some help. Lobs back to Cannon at the timeline.
Well, and they really know where Kirby is. Kirby yet to get a clean look at anything. They've seen the clippings, and I'm sure he did it to them the last time. That time, Bowers got it in the middle and scored.
Isaiah with a nice move, strong to the basket.
There's openings in that 1-3-1. You're just going to maybe take a few minutes for the Railers to find them.
3:35 to go. Railers down 7-5. Jones on the right side. Back on top to Bobbitt. Back to Jones. Double team comes from Bowers and Kirby. Jarrett outside the three-point line.
Wait, Bobbitt. Let him cut.
Now on top to Jones. The extra voice you hear on our broadcast tonight is Rodney Walker, the coach of Eisenhower.
Yeah, we don't have a special guest all night.
3 on the way from Eisenhower's no good, and he'll trickle out of bounds.
Right next to the Eisenhower to the bench, so you're going to hear a lot of his voice along with ours as well.
So after the 3 rolled out of bounds, Eisenhower's extended the pressure a little bit. Kirby, Bowers, long down court pass to Grunder. Grunder with a nice catch, saves and bounds back to Bacon, and Bacon is fouled. And I think Drew's going to go to the line shooting 2. Nice save by Grunder, and that's one of the things. The passes just haven't been really crisp. They've either been too close and too hard, or too far.
Yeah, and I think Isaiah's having some trouble figuring out where that those openings are against their 1-3-1 full court press, and he's turned the ball over. That time it was an excellent save by Grunder to save the turnover. We had gotten it in the middle a couple times, and I think the middle is going to be open. If not, we got to look to the sidelines and on the baseline.
Drew makes the first, and second one rolled off. 7-6, Railers down by 1. Bobbitt in the double team of Cannon and Kirby. Back over to
Good. Pass it good. Let's go. Cut. Run the offense.
Bobbitt. Now with Talaferro. He had a couple threes against the Railers down in Collinsville. 2:35 to go. Jarrett. Back to Bobbitt. Jones steps in. Little jumper on the way. Is up and good. 9-6 Eisenhower, and Josh, it's shots like that last year that Jones did that really hurt the Raiders.
Yeah, and he really hurt you from the baseline area. I know a couple of threes he got. Another turnover by the Railers.
Cannon tried to make a long pass down to the corner. Stolen away by Jarrett. He went down court. His shot was no good, but a foul is going to be whistled on Jarrett, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Foul.
I thought he did it. Titus was there set, but I thought Jarrett did a good job of kind of eluding him and getting to the side of him. And I was expecting I was kind of blocked there. And I was expecting a block for sure, but we'll take it.
So 2 minutes to go. And Bryson Kirby's first three shot it up long into the hands of Grunder. Grunder strong, and it rolled in and out.
That's a bit of the nice steal, but that's a bit of the tight rims. That was should have been an up and in, but you get to hit any part of that rim, and it's going to come out.
Grunder three from the right side is good.
Yeah, credit Ben on the offensive rebound, and now he gets the three.
Quickly down court, Eisenhower as Jarrett missed again. So the Railers with the rebound, 90 seconds to go. We're tied at 9. Very, very nicely put, sloppily played first quarter.
and we're tied. That's the good thing.
Cannon near side to Bryson. Bryson looks at a three, now kicks back over to Cannon. Bryson dribbles in, top of the key over to Grunder on the right wing. Then with the move, pull up from 10. Long, Jones high for the rebound.
Yeah. Goes about 6'4" and really long arms, good athlete.
Talaferro's three, long. Bryson the rebound for Lincoln.
Yeah, nice job by Kirby on the backside rebound. He's done a lot better job this year. You can tell he got stronger over the summer in the weight room, grew a couple inches, and he's a lot better rebounder on the backside than he was a year ago.
Cannon back out to Bowers. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Can they hold it for one? Titus will fire a three. Shot it long. Drew might have got away with a little bit of a push there.
Yeah, I think so.
But we'll get the rebound, and now they'll probably hold for one if they can.
Try to hold for one, but a tough team to hold it against this 1-3-1 where they're very active and very quick with long arms. It's tough to get around, but it looks like they're going to let us hold it, and of course Coach Alexander will take that last second shot.
Cannon holds. We're down to 10. Now over to Bryson. Bryson. Back to Bowers. We're down to 4. Isaiah, the bacon goes right through his hands. Three-quarter court shot by Eisenhower will not go. Mercifully, the first quarter is over, and we're tied at 9. Lincoln 9, Eisenhower 9. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Welcome back to Rochester, where the Railers and Eisenhower are in battle. Tied at 9 through the end of the first quarter. Kate Sloan in the contest for the Railers, replacing Titus Cannon. Railers with the basketball.
Yeah, move Bowers now to the middle against that 1-3-1, which I thought was a good idea. We're missing somebody at the free throw line to try and beat that 1-3-1, and we've got there. So now they're part of that 3 line has got to guard somebody in the middle. I thought earlier we didn't have anybody in the middle, and he was able to roam a little bit, but now he's got to cover Bowers at that free throw line.
Bryson to inbound. Lob play to Isaiah. Lays it up, and he missed it. Ball fighting for it. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Talaferro for the Panthers. Easy look. Railers just couldn't get it to go down. Jones. Down in the corner to Keon Jones. Back on top to Bobbitt. Bobbitt watched by Grunder. Now Sloan comes out on him. Near side to Jones. Talaferro. Jones holds. Now over to Bobbitt. Bobbitt down to Talaferro in the corner. Ball tipped away. Stolen by Grunder. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Eisenhower. Ben Grunder's been real quick defensively tonight.
Yeah, I thought he looked active in warm-ups. You know, I kind of like to look at the way the guys are responding in warm-ups. And tonight the guys had a lot of bounce. You can see a lot of bounce, but Eisenhower's got quite a bit of themselves too.
Fourth team foul on Eisenhower, 7:03 to go here in quarter number 2. Sloan on the dribble now near side to Bowers. Over to Kirby on the wing. Kicks it all the way over to Sloan. Down in the corner to Grunder. Grunder goes baseline. Flips it out to Isaiah. Isaiah in the lane. Out to Bryson. Open three on the way and good.
Nice kick out by Bowers. Got it right in the middle. Nice penetration by Grunder. He kicked it into to Bowers, who caught it right at about the free throw line or a little under, and then found the hot shooter for the Railers in the last couple of games. That was Kirby. Was able to knock it down.
TJ Gaines in for Eisenhower. Back to Keon Jones. Bobbitt holds over to Taylor. 6:20 to go. Railers with a 12-9 advantage. Bobbitt, double teamed by Bowers and Kirby, and swatted away by Bryson. They'll say it was last touched by the senior. Quan Bradford checking in. He replaces Gaines for the Panthers. Inbound out to Jones. Now over to Taylor between the circles. Taylor near side to Bobbitt for Eisenhower. Bobbitt, lefty three on the way, is going to roll off from Taylor. Ball's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll go to the Railers. 5:58 to go in the first half. Lincoln with a 12-9 lead. Railers on a 9-2 run right now. Bowers has picked up his dribble in the backcourt. Now over to Kirby. Back up to Isaiah. Bounce over to Sloan. Sloan all the way across court to Bryson. Bryson lob all the way over to Grunder for three. That'll go.
Yeah, nice catch. Catch and release by Grunder. You know, when you're feeling good as a shooter, you can catch that thing right in motion. Grunder didn't take any time. He caught it, put it right back up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. So nice first half here so far for the junior.
5:20 to go in the first half. Lincoln has extended their lead to 6 at 15-9. Last three field goals for the Railers have been from long range.
Let's go, 4 across. Top of the key, Bobbitt.
Bobbitt, watched by Sloan. Now over to Taylor. Down in the corner to Bobbitt. Inside, they try to get it to Jones. Ball swatted away, and Bacon comes out of there with it. Railers have really turned it up a little bit better defensively here in this quarter. Grunder over to Sloan. Now to Bryson. Can he answer with three? Shot it up long.
Nice.
Grunder high for the rebound for the Railers.
Ben keeping it alive. That's a couple of those offensive rebounds he's been able to get.
Bacon on the baseline. Bryson's open on this side. Pulls it back over. Cross court Grunder. Grunder makes a move. Drives in. Ball falls short. And then a foul is going to go against the Railers on the rebound.
Like his activity and his aggressive play there. Grunder got to the basket, couldn't get the layup, might have got it blocked, or looked like it was actually some contact down there. But you like his activity. Grunder has shown he can hit it from the three now, and they're starting to run at him. And that time Ben passed on the three and went right to the hoop. So good move, just wasn't able to get it.
And we've got Bobbitt has got blood. And there's two players now for Eisenhower that are both being directed to the bench area because they have blood on their uniform. And I think it's even actually on the ball.
Wow.
And now everybody's trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Time for a pat down.
Because Bobbitt has it. Taylor has it on his uniform.
And the Wilson has it.
And the Wilson has it, yep. And I'm not sure if most of the Eisenhower players have it on their uniform. I'm not sure how that happened.
Just taking a look over here at the trophy in front of our cameraman here, Mr. Kirby, and I think they've named the conference new now. It's the Central State Boys Non-City Basketball Tournament. I think they forgot a numeral there.
4:23 to go in the first half. Lincoln's on top, 15-9. I tell you what, we're going to take a 30-second timeout while they take care of some house cleaning duties here. and we'll see how it progresses, and we'll be back here. Railers on top, 15-9, 4:23 to go in the first half. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Back at the Rochester Athletic Complex, 4:23 to go. A little delay here because we're trying to get all the blood cleaned off, splattering of blood, and it looks like we found the culprit. It's all over Eisenhower's jersey.
I think that was Drew's plan. Just keep it going. As many guys as I can hit on the Eisenhower jersey, maybe they won't have anybody left to replace.
But it looks like it's Drew's middle finger on his right hand, I think it is. So Nolan's going to check in, I think, for Drew, and so they're going to get Drew cleaned up.
Could have went to the hospitality room.
Well, that's where Lloyd went, isn't it? I mean,
Joe Ryan?
Yeah. Joe hasn't cleaned that thing out yet.
I'm getting old, buddy.
So yeah, of course, now Josh, in your day.
No. You play on.
There
was not the worry of what there is now with blood and things like that. I was just looking over at a guy coaching for Eisenhower that played at MacArthur, I believe, when I was in school, and I was going to get his attention. And when we played that, we've been almost to halftime by now. This would not have taken place.
Yep, Coach Rodney Walker for Eisenhower, and
Michael Phillips was his name. Nice player. Played for MacArthur. Met them in the sectionals a lot. I believe he went on to junior college, and I think he played at Wichita State after that. So we would have kept scrapping after without any of that.
And here's the interesting thing. We talked about how sloppy the first quarter was, and there was no rhythm. And finally, about halfway through the second quarter, it finally seemed like we got a little bit of rhythm. And now we've had a good 6 or 7 minute delay here for this.
Yeah, when fans boo about the timeouts for the clock isn't working right or the TV's messed up when you're televised, the fans would be booing now about the blood thing. And now they've got to search all over the floor for any drops or – holy cow.
Do you even remember whose ball it was?
I forgot where we were.
So more of a delay here at Rochester. Again, 15-9 is our score. 4:23 to go. We've had a blood delay. I've heard of a rain delay and a clock delay.
Back of your shorts, Bobby. Come here.
And so now we've got more. So
Left side.
tell you what, Paula, if you're there, we're gonna take another. We'll take another minute break while they continue to get everything cleaned up here at Rochester. And hopefully when we get back, we won't be too far from getting back to action here at the Rochester Athletic Complex. 15-9. So I think, Josh, we're just about ready to get back in action. All the Eisenhower players that had blood, there's one more getting it taken care of.
We're going to have to give them 10 minutes to warm back up again, I think. It's like a lightning delay in football where you got to bring them back out and let them warm up some more. Holy cow.
All right, we're ready for action.
Good thing we're paid by the hour.
All right, ball back in action. Let's remind you for the Railers, Tate Sloan, Bryson Kirby, Nolan Hullinger, Ben Grunder, and Isaiah Bowers on the floor for the Railers. Railers are up 15-9. Bobbitt watched by Sloan. Near side to Julian Jones. Down to Jarrett. Halfway through the fourth. Or the second with 4 minutes. Feels like it's halfway through the fourth.
Yeah, it's been a long first half and not even a lot of fouls. 4-2.
Jones looks to make a move on the baseline. Trapped there by Bowers and Kirby, gets it back out to Bobbitt.
Eisenhower doing a lot of motion, just not able to find any of those holes in the 1-2-2 against that Railer defense. So the Railers staying sound here after the long break, and be nice here, Jeff, after the break, get a stop here and come down and get a score, extend this 6-point lead.
Down to 3:20 to go in the first half. Jarrett Now to Young. Young makes move. Back on top to Bobbitt. Bobbitt dumps it to Jones. Jones turns down on the baseline. Shot up off the glass, and that'll be good for Quan Bradford.
Yeah, they moved it around and took a little over a minute, it seemed like, off that clock. They did, and were able to get it down low to Jones, and he was able to go in. Different defense here for Eisenhower now, man-to-man.
Now maybe the Railers can break out a couple back doors, and
I think they just went to try that right off the break, and Eisenhower knew what the play was coming.
Sloan over to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to go baseline. Back on top to Grunder. Grunder with the crossover dribble. Strong move with the left hand, and it'll go.
Yeah, it took the contact, too. Ben got it up on the glass and took a hit by one of the Eisenhower players. No call, but showed that strength that he worked on over the summer, and were able to get it up for two. Nice drive by Grunder. His best half by far of the season.
17-11. Railers lead hanging in there at 6. 2:20 to go in the first half. Jarrett back on top to Young. Bobbitt on the left wing. Lob it to Jones at the free throw line. Turns, makes move down the lane. Flips it up with the right hand off the glass, and good.
Yeah, last couple times they've gotten into the lane and been able to score.
17-13. Lincoln still up. 4-point lead. Minute 45 to go. Isaiah turns one way, now the other. In the lane, floater, left it short. Tried to grab his rebound, comes down to Bobbitt. Quickly into the front court is Bobbitt. Now to Jones. 90 seconds left in the first half. Jarrett on top to Young. Jumper on the baseline, Jarrett, he's fouled. And he'll go to the line shooting two. Foul on the Railers. Will be on Nolan Hollinger. That'll be his first, third team. Stephon Jarrett at the line for the Panthers. 1:15 to go. Railers up 4. First free throw's up and good. Drew Bacon and Titus Cannon back in for the Railers. Tate Sloan and Nolan Hollinger back out. Second free throw won't bounce in. The Railers hang on to that lead at 17-14. Cannon across the timeline. Right wing to Grunder. Back on top to Bacon. Now near side to Cannon. Cannon's going to drive against his guy. Pulls up with the dribble. Bryson kicks back over to Grunder. Grunder, top of the key now. Stolen away by Eisenhower. Young goes in and he lost it. Lost it to the Railers. Now the Railers have numbers if they hurry. Isaiah kicks it over to Bryson. Back on top to Titus. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Isaiah has it knocked away. Picks it up. Isaiah's going to drive through the lane. Hands back over to Grunder.
Now the Railers probably hold for one. Eisenhower with a little momentum. They're on a little 4-0 run. And I think Coach Al will be happy to go into the locker room here on a kind of a different half with the long with the long delay. And if you can get into the locker room, hopefully hit a shot here.
We're down
go
to
up more than 3.
Down to 15. Hands to Cannon. Down to 8. Cannon over to Bacon. High post to Isaiah. Isaiah out to Bryson. 3 on the way. It's
got it.
Good. Bryson Kirby's 3.
Big time play at the end of the half for the Railers.
End of the first. Lincoln on top. It is Lincoln 20. Eisenhower 14. Back with the Ground Corporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.